Well, hey, good morning, folks. We want to welcome you today to Westside Emmanuel Baptist Church. We're so glad that you're here watching us online. If you could take a moment, would you just kind of share in the announcements that you are here with us, where you're watching us from, and we would love to be in touch with you all during this time. And so for a moment, we're going to share some of our announcements that are coming up, but we're glad to have you here today. All right, well, here are some of our announcements, beginning with the very fact that we are beginning a new schedule for 2020, the remainder of 2020, and we will be meeting actually at 8:30 a.m. on Sunday mornings in the fellowship hall. And we're meeting on Sunday mornings in the fellowship hall there. It'll be a mask-only service, and so we ask that you wear a mask when you come into the building and during our worship time there. And so that'll be for those who feel a little more compromised and are more health conscious. And so we want to invite those folks to come and join us at 8:30 a.m. in the fellowship hall. At 9:30 a.m. we're going to have our Bible studies that will go throughout all the ages. Bible studies will begin on November and December. They'll be happening all throughout those months. And so in the fellowship hall, we'll actually have our fellowship class. That will be mask optional. And so fellowship class, that will be meeting in the fellowship hall. Our young adults, our journey class, will actually be meeting in the old choir room. And then our students and our children will be meeting upstairs in the sanctuary. And so we won't have nursery at this time, but just make yourself aware that there are Sunday school classes for you and your family, and those nursery age children are definitely welcome to join you in those classes that you're going to. And then afterwards, we're going to have at 10:30 a.m., we'll have our regular morning services there in the sanctuary. That will be mask optional, and so many folks are wearing those, but others are not. It'll be just a time for us to worship, and that'll be live streamed on Facebook and later on YouTube. And so that'll be happening at 10:30 a.m. on Sundays. Don't forget, on Wednesday nights, we'll actually be meeting together at 6 p.m. for our student ministries. That'll happen at 6 p.m. And then 6:06 for the remainder of 2020. We'll actually have our Bible study online for our adults and others who want to join us from our community. And so that'll be at 6:06 p.m. Pastor Marcus, which is myself, will lead us during that time. All right, and so just at 6:06 on Wednesdays, we'll be gathering together for that. Don't forget, on Sundays as well at 9:30 a.m. we'll have a sound check time where we want to make sure that our 10:30 is ready, so sound and video is all ready to go. And so if you can check us out, it'll be our rehearsal time on Sundays at 9:30. And so that'll give us an opportunity. We'd love to hear your feedback and comments during that time. So any adjustments that we need to make for the 10:30 service will just be live for 15 minutes or so. So check us out on Facebook, 9:30. If you're not in a Sunday school class and you're at home, we definitely would love to hear your comments during that time. And so as you know, we're entering into flu season and this whole COVID crisis. So if you're sick, we definitely encourage you to watch online, stay at the house. We want to spread the gospel and not the germs. And so definitely help us with that. We're going to give you some more announcements coming up pretty soon. We have a brand new atomizer with some disinfectant in there. And so we are doing everything that we can for your health and safety. And so we'll be disinfecting all the sanctuary and fellowship hall and everything before you meet in there. But just know that we are taking care and taking precautions that we can because we are concerned about your health. But you can help us out with that as well. So if you know that you have been feeling well, if you're running a fever, if your children are as well, definitely feel free to stay at home. Throughout the month of November, the remainder of November, we are going to be continuing our Red Letter series of messages as we grow closer to the Lord and His Word. And so we hope that you're joining us for that. It's been an awesome time getting into the parables of Christ, and so that'll continue throughout the remainder of November. Deacons, we do have a meeting coming up on the 1st of November at 3:16 p.m. And so for our deacon body, we appreciate their leadership and ministry. Hopefully you've been contacted by your deacons. But that'll happen on November the 1st, deacon meeting at 3:16 p.m. on November the 1st. Guys, young men, even some of our youth and folks like that, don't forget that our men's ministry meeting for November will actually be taking place on the paintball field. And so if you're able to join us, it'll happen on Saturday, November the 7th It'll be $34, and if you can help us with that, you have to pre-register. Just let us know if you plan on joining us, and so it'll be a great time together, but we hope that you'll be able to join us. We need 14 people to make this happen, and so hopefully if you're going to join us, would you comment even below and let us know that you're going to join us for paintball time. All right, so that'll be happening on the 7th, Saturday, November the 7th, from 8 until noon. All right, so check that out. You'll see further announcements on your Facebook event side. Second Sunday serving is back throughout November. We begin to give thanks to the Lord for all that He's done for us. But Second Sunday serving is coming up right around the corner, and that'll be on November the 8th at 3:16 p.m. We have frozen a lot of chili, and so it's going to be freezing outside for a lot of folks. And we want to warm them up, so we're going to warm up that chili, get some chili buns together, and we're going to be going to some of the different places throughout our area that are a little impoverished, that are in need right now, that we can be a blessing to. So we need your help. We need some folks to serve, and we need some folks to help share. All right, so if you can help us serve that chili, or if you can help us share Christ with others, help pray for these folks that we're going to encounter on that day. And so that'll be happening on Sunday, November the 8th. At 3:16 p.m. A couple more announcements as we continue. Don't forget our business meeting will actually be happening on November the 15th at 3:16 p.m. The Lord continues to bless. If you feel like you may want some financial reports, you can pick those up in the office as well. But if you want to join us for our business meeting, that will happen on November the 15th at 3:16 p.m. Women, don't forget your women's ministry meeting for the month of November is going to happen on Tuesday, November the 17th. Tuesday, November the 17th at 6 o'clock. It will happen after parsonage, and they'll have a time of potluck, prayer, Bible study, worship, and a time for you to just gather together as women. And so we hope that you'll be able to join us for that. It'll be a great time. Had a great time already. So we're looking forward to joining together for that very special time, very intimate setting as we gather together at the parsonage, and you'll be able to meet together women for that. It is a potluck, so bring whatever you can during that night. We've got a work day the last Saturday of November. It'll be November the 28th from 8 until noon. It doesn't matter if you're male, female, skilled, or unskilled. We have a number of projects that we're trying to take care of before the end of the year. And so if you're able to help with that on Saturday, November the 28th, we hope that you'll be able to join us from 8 until noon for our church work day. Challenge one another to bring a friend and come and join us for that special day. Children's Church will happen on Sunday, November 29th. It'll be a great day on Sunday, November 29th. A lot of things that are happening, but Sunday, November 29th, Children's Church will be going on. We'll also be having our Christmas series. Will begin on Sunday, November 29th, as we think about Christmas in chaos. And you know, this year has been filled with chaos. You may be still going through chaos, but if anything we've learned, it's time to take a little step back. Time to reevaluate, time to focus on the things that really matter. And so in the middle of chaos, let's find Christ in the middle of that time. So that'll happen on Sunday, November 29th as well. And I know there's been a lot of changes. Our schedule has changed, it seems like weekly at times. But one thing that we don't want to change this year is our annual hanging of the green. And so that'll happen on Sunday, November 29th. And it'll be at 6 p.m. All right. So last year we realized we tried to do it a little bit earlier, but we're going to just keep the tradition of 6 p.m. And so on Sunday, November 29th, hope that you can join us for that. It'll be a huge blessing to you. So on Sunday, November 29th, join us for that, for the hanging of the green. Just a couple of quick more announcements. Our Christmas party at the parsonage will happen on Sunday, December the 13th, from 4 until 5:30 p.m. This will be an opportunity for your staff and the church family to gather together, and I know it'll be a blessing to you. And so Sunday, December the 13th, between 4 and 5:30 p.m., we invite you to come and join us for a Christmas party at the parsonage. As we gather together and getting ready for Christmas, one of the things that we want to make you aware of is that we will have our Christmas service on Sunday, November the 20th. All right, Sunday, November the 20th at 10:30 a.m. Be a great time for us to just celebrate, even in the chaos, to celebrate Christ, who is the only true meaning behind Christmas. All the other things are great, but truly Christ is the focus of our Christmas season. And so let's celebrate Him on Sunday, December the 20th. That evening, one of our annual traditions is Coco and Christ. And so join us on Sunday, December the 20th at 6 p.m. at Cassidy Park. We'll be gathering there together at Brown's Soul Kitchen. And one of the things that we'll be doing during that time is we'll actually have Coco and Christ Bible study carols. It'll be a great time for you to gather together. Make sure you bring your Bible and a blanket, all right, and a chair, all right. So have your stuff together for that. It'll be a blessed time of us gathering together as we just begin to conclude the year, all right. So that'll be an awesome time together. And then as we get towards the end of the year, we've got some other things. We're looking at a night of worship. We're looking at joining together as a church family, go see the Harbor Lights, and so a lot of other things. Well, look, as we close right now, church is about to start. Thanks for listening to some of these announcements, but church is about to start, and hopefully, would you take a moment to share any prayer requests that you have below? Would you take a moment to just celebrate with Christ? Sing these songs, even if you're watching online. Join us in worship and participate, and during the service, during the sermon, if you just want to say amen or thumbs up, would you do that as well? So we're going to leave you at this time. Church is starting in just a moment. Glad that you're here this morning.